babies, it's me, Nana, and today we're going to read the Rumpoles and The Barleys by Karen Music. We're on a mouse kick, aren't we? Because they're mouses. They are mouses. Once there was a family of mice who lived in the attic of the old Rumpole Mansion on the edge of Dilbury town. This is a story about being thankful, and this is the first of a series. The Rumpoles and the Barleys introduces us to the attic world of Eustace and Prunella, two little mice very much like brothers, sisters everywhere. When the naughty pair are sent to their room for misbehaving, they sneak out of their bedroom window and land in a farm wagon full of, well, that's a secret you will have to discover for yourself when you turn the pages. And thus begins an adventure that will include new friends and a valuable lesson in thankfulness. And this is by Karen Music. Yeah. Okay. This is cool. So we gotta get the next one. Let's try to find it. Once there was a family of mice who lived in the attic of the old Rumpole Mansion on the edge of Dilbury town. They were, of course, very proud to live in such a fine house and were pleased to be known as the Rumpole Mice. The Rumpole Mice. That's a very nice house, isn't it? Very nice. Look at the yard. Awesome. Okay. Then, okay. Today was Saturday, and the two little mouse children, Eustace and Prunella, were so excited. Downstairs, a grand party was in progress, and their tiny noses twitched and sniffed. They didn't sniffle, they sniffed the wonderful smells that filled their attic home. There's a party going on. There's a party going on. Yeah. Alright, looks like they're having a dressing party. Papa Rumpole, make sure I didn't miss no pages. Don't turn them. That'd be terrible. Okay, now. Papa Rumpole kept scurrying back and forth to the dining room and bringing home yummy bits of crisp chicken, apple stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, carrots, peas, and parsnips, strawberry tarts, chocolate mints, and of course a fine selection of cheeses, because what mouse can go without their cheese? Naturally, he was careful to avoid Samuel the cat. One could never tell if he was really asleep or just pretending. You know, they pretend till you come around. That's a very big meal right there for a mouse. When all the delicious tidbits had been collected and laid out on Mama's very best tablecloth, the Rumpole mice sat down to dinner. Sad to say, Eustace and Prunella were rather spoiled. Not only did they forget their manners, but they immediately began their usual table conversation. I don't like parsnips, pouted Prunella. She has more stuffing than I do, whined Eustace. And I just want dessert, yelled Prunella. Children, cried their mother. Do be good and thankful for what you have. Some poor mice are starving. Eustace banged his elbows on the table, upsetting the gravy all over the clean cloth. That will do. Upstairs to bed at once, ordered Papa Rumpole. And nothing to eat until breakfast, he added. Oh, no. Trouble. There goes the darn olives all over the floor, man. Now, you must understand that Eustace and Prunella were really very naughty, and they had no intention of staying in their room. Instead, they climbed through the window and slid down the drain pipe. Watch out! Squeaked Prunella when she noticed Samuel asleep on the windowsill below. The cat opened his green eyes wide. But before he could quite wake up, the two runaways had jumped right over his head and into a passing farm wagon. They're going on a trip. Kersplat! Too late. Eustace and Prunella realized the wagon was full of rotted fruit and vegetables. They tried to climb out of the squashy, gooey, smelly mess, but it was impossible. Helplessly, they watched the Rumpole Mansion disappear further and further into the distance. After a very long while, the wagon stopped, and before they knew what was happening, they were dumped onto an even bigger pile of rotten, smelly stuff. Down they tumbled in a tangle of potato peels, melon rinds, and stale bread crust. Unfortunately, the empty wagon was already heading back, and their short little legs could not run fast enough to catch it. Uh-oh. That's trouble. The next moment, Eustace and Prunella became aware of a brown mouse with beady eyes and a pair of very long whiskers peeking over a log. "Good afternoon," the mouse said in a jaunty manner. "What have we here?" "We fell into a wagon full of rotten old vegetables," they both squeaked at once. "And we're lost," Prunella added, sniffling, she's sniffling again, sniffing and blowing her nose. There's some ants. Now she's sad. Oops. Okay. Well, is that the right page? It looks like it's the wrong one. Okay. Well. That's a fine mess. I just banged mine too, said the brown mouse as he hopped over the log. "I'm Dagwood Barley. At your service. Lucky for you, I happened to be passing by." Ordinarily, Eustace and Prunella would not have talked to such a common field mouse, but they were overjoyed when he offered to take them home to his mama and papa. But is that what he's going to do? Seems a little sneaky to me. The Barley family lived in a modest hole in the edge of a barley field. Never having been in such humble surroundings, Prunella made a terrible fuss. She twitched her nose in disgust and declared, "I'm not going down there in the dark." Eustace solved the problems by giving her a good push. "Oh!" she squeaked as she rolled down and bumped into the front door. Uh-oh. There's a boo-boo. Oh, shoot. Kind of like a boo-boo waiting to happen. Once inside, they were surprised to find themselves in a cheery house overflowing with noisy mice. "Oh, you poor dears," cried Mama Barley, and Dagwood had introduced the children. She bustled them off to the bathroom immediately for a good wash and change of clothes. "Dinner time," shouted Dagwood, who was feeling quite important. Everyone stopped what they were doing at once and hurried to the table. Hurry, hurry, hurry. There was a good deal of chair scraping and rearranging, but somehow everyone managed to squeeze in. Look at all them. How many's there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. I didn't miss one, did I? 11, and I guess that's with the visitors. So there's 9. Papa Barley rapped on the table for quiet. Eustace and Prunella had already grabbed their milk mugs, but quickly put them down again. Papa waited until all the little Barleys, Eustace and Prunella too, had bowed their heads and closed their eyes. Then he gave thanks for the food. "My, how good it tastes!" Eustace and Prunella ate every bite on their plates, even their vegetables. Mama Barley beamed with pleasure when they asked for more and remembered to say please and thank you. Okay. Whew. After dinner, Papa Barley opened a big black book, almost as big as he was. When he read, "In everything give thanks," Prunella looked around the room. Everyone seemed so happy and thankful, but she was suddenly miserable. A big tear splashed down on her lap. "I'm so dreadfully ashamed of myself," she sniffled. Sniffled again. "I've been so unthankful." "Me too," spluttered Eustace, "and so selfish." Mm-hmm. Can't be selfish. Can't be selfish. Can't be selfish. Gotta be thankful. "It's hard to be miserable when you're thankful," said Mama Barley. "Why not think of things you can give thanks for?" Prunella thought for just a moment. "New friends," she smiled. "A cozy home in a barley field," added Eustace. "Mama and Papa," they both said together. Patches on her clothes, peas, parsnips, even yucky wagons. Do you have things to be thankful for? Me too. You guys. Oh. "Time for bed," announced Papa Barley. "It's been a long day. We'll have to get up early and take you home so your Mama and Papa won't worry." Like they're not going to be worried now, but I bet they are. But that's very sweet. It's too late now. Look, see? They got a big old cozy. The next morning, all the Barleys came along for the trip back to the Rumpole Mansion. Up they hopped into the same old wagon, only this time it seemed a grand way to travel with their new friends. Soon their own dear home came into view. Goodbye, goodbye, they called as they climbed out of the old familiar drain pipe. They had just hopped in through their bedroom window when Mama Rumpole knocked on the door. Time to get up, she didn't know they were gone. And I do hope you've learned a lesson. They learned one. They really did learn one, though. But don't do that. Okay. Oh, yes, Eustace and Prunella answered, smiling to each other. We have. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good. That is Psalms 118:1. But do you have things you're thankful for? Leave them in the comments below. And maybe, with your name and address, you might win this book. Okay, guys. Thank you. Alright, guys. I love you, and we'll have to look for the next in the series. I need to look for that right now. Alright. I love you. Let me tell you what I'm thankful for first. For you guys, and you, and you, and you. All of you. Because I love you, and that's what this is for. It's all for you. My babies of my own, and all babies. I love babies. So, I love you. Be good. Be thankful. Listen to your mom and daddies, and papas. And papas and nanas. And be good. Be good, babies. Be good. Don't get in trouble. Don't take the wagon to the dump. Okay? Okay, I love you. Alright, never see you next time. She's yawning. Okay. Love you, bye.